Facebook Meta. What are they planning to do next? You all must have your account on the most popular social media called Facebook, or as it will be called from now on, Meta. Yes, Facebook will no longer be known as Facebook. A virtual event was held by Facebook where CEO Mark Zuckerberg announced the latest updates and plans, along with a new name reflecting the company's new ambition and future. Get ready to dive into the world of virtual reality as Zuckerberg announced metaverse plans for the company Facebook, or as he calls, Meta. In this video, we will talk about all the plans discussed at the virtual event. Subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to never miss out on any video. Stay tuned to the last as we reveal why Zuckerberg is so ambitious to change the name of the parent company. Future plans of the company. During a virtual event, Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, announced that Facebook has made plans to change the name from Facebook to Meta. It is being done to reflect the company's vision for the future in the metaverse. In the event, he described the plans of the company to get around metaverse, which will also be a key growth area to attract young users. According to Mark, their brand name Facebook seems tightly connected with just one product. It's difficult to represent everything the company has been doing or will be doing in the future. He further says, "I want to anchor our identity on what we're building towards." He plans to rename the parent company to Meta, though the social media app Facebook will remain the same. The main highlight was the changed name of Facebook, but the main focus of the event was on the company's desire to establish a metaverse. Mark Zuckerberg talked about how the company wants to create immersive, virtual, and mixed reality environments for its users. Users can interact with each other, whether it be for play, work, or just normal hangout. He elaborated further, "You're going to be able to do almost anything you can imagine. There will be several ways to interact in the virtual reality environment." He emphasized the immersive potential of the metaverse in the future. Instead of looking at the screen, people will be able to physically experience the virtual reality of the given scenario, be it family visits, playing with buddies, or office meetings. Subscribe to our channel and give a big thumbs up if you like this video. Zuckerberg demonstrated the presentation by playing poker with a friend's hologram on a Star Trek-esque space station, where there were other human virtual representations too. The friend's hologram was a robot wearing a casino visor. He was on the call with his wife while he and the robot friend were teleported to a forested world. The whole presentation was stimulating, mind-blowing, and enormous. It was presented to show what users can expect in future with VR. The company introduced the Horizon Home, the first metaverse effort. People have access to interact with friends and do several activities in this virtual home. There will also be a community-facing open-world app known as Horizon World, where users can create new content and items. Horizon Workspace will be the virtual office, where users can attend meetings and collaborate with other employees. Zuckerberg has mentioned that the company is looking for ways so that people can create accounts on Workspace without revealing their personal Facebook accounts. It is done with the vision that work and home should be kept separate. Zuckerberg has talked about the Horizon products, but the rest of the metaverse will be seen in the future, with future updates and launches from the company. He mentioned that he plans to create a platform where users feel free and secure to interact virtually. He wants a metaverse where everything is possible. Metaverse is the future of the social internet. He has also mentioned that he plans for an ecosystem with standards. An ecosystem where all the interfaces are completely understood by everyone. An ecosystem whose interfaces are offered to easily work with other products or systems without any restrictions at present, as well as in the future. The company plans to make ways for a standard language for their ecosystem, so that the user can bring their avatar across different platforms in the metaverse. This way, users will be able to manage and control their digital items across different platforms. He also mentioned that the company is planning to make ways so that the developers of the content created in the metaverse should be able to earn compensation for their content. He also mentioned that the revenue of more than $100 million has been generated on the Oculus Quest by the world-famous virtual reality apps like Beat Saber. There is a time in everyone's life when they want to start a new chapter, change their name, and move to a new place for a new and better future. Well, maybe that's the case with Facebook too. Facebook no longer wants to be called Facebook. Everyone wants change, be it social media or not. Now, Facebook sees its future around metaverse and thus wants you to call it Meta. So you all better get a hang of the new name soon. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to always stay updated with the world and future. Stay tuned as we dive into why Zuckerberg is so ambitious to change the parent company name. The official reason. The big argument is that the company's name Facebook only reflects the blue app called Facebook, and not everything else that the company is involved in. Facebook doesn't just deal with the social media platform Facebook, but other social media platforms like WhatsApp, Instagram, and VR platforms like Oculus, and others are all a part of the company. And it's true to say that these other platforms have very little connection with the Facebook platform, which the company's name is after. In the past, Facebook planned to bring its various apps together by starting mentioning from Facebook, and now the plan has reversed. A little bit ironic, but true. Now Facebook wants each platform to be seen separately. Mark thinks it's more than logical to give a different name to the parent company so that it focuses on every aspect of the company. Facebook has made plans to change its parent company name to Meta and even own domain meta.com as well as the @Meta handle on Twitter. But looks like the company should have thought of changing the name a little early, as a motorbike magazine has already taken up the @Meta handle on Instagram. Looks like you can own Instagram, but you still can't own your favorite Instagram handle. The name Meta becomes more true and logical if we look at it from the angle where Mark Zuckerberg's big bet on the future is the metaverse. The future will be metaverse. Virtual spaces for play, work, and hanging out have already started to be everyone's demand, and the future is of the social internet, where people are allowed to do everything in virtual spaces. During the event, he showed how in future, people will no longer have to attend the work meeting physically, as they will have the option to appear as a hologram on the venue. Or they could play games alongside their friends' avatars in virtual reality. People can even go on dates in virtual reality. Facebook has not announced any real products or production for the metaverse to come anytime soon. There were no solid plans of how Facebook will reach the metaverse, so we can say that the company name Meta is a bet on the future. Still, Zuckerberg has talked about the Horizon products including Horizon Home, Horizon Workspace, and Horizon World. There is no real way that company can be called a metaverse company in today's date, but it just reflects the idea of the company Facebook and what they want in the future. The announcement of the new name was the only thing that looked real and significant for now. Real reason. The name change for Facebook has come at a very interesting time, where it is more crucial for Facebook than for the metaverse. Facebook has always been the most valued in the market, but in recent times, there has been a slight moment when it is being considered a little less high than before. We all have heard and seen the major scandals that Facebook has gone through in recent times, be it the privacy issue or the protection of young people. The headline in the news is going on that Facebook is doing more damage to its users rather than helping the world to connect. People, be it the users or investors, have developed doubt about being part of Facebook and its services, and this has been a worrisome thing for Mark Zuckerberg, the employees of Facebook as well as its investors. The company has internal concerns if it will be able to occupy its huge place in today's world and culture. With all these scandals concerts going on, it's indeed an excellent time to distinguish the parent company apart from Facebook. Why do you think the company changed its name to Meta? Do you agree that the name change of the parent company is the right step for the future of Facebook? What are your thoughts on virtual reality? Do you believe that the future will be a virtual reality for everything? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.